You know, Shaitan wants that you worry about the future. That you just keep worrying. What's my son gonna do? Is he gonna rebel? What's my daughter gonna do? What's my husband gonna do? What's my wife gonna do? And you keep worrying about the other people and what they are gonna do and how they are gonna feel like you are in charge of them or you are in control of them. We are barely in control of ourselves, but we think we can control what everybody else around us is gonna do and what their future is gonna be, and we wanna control their future. You have a mother dying every day. Why isn't my daughter who's married? Why isn't she having a baby? When she's gonna have a baby and she's calling her and son. You know Allah wants you to have a baby. Allah doesn't want her to have a baby. You want her to have a baby. I don't know what email you get from Allah that you told her, but in your mind you just want these anxieties, worldly things that you want. Is all you think about for the future? I don't have it. I don't have it. I just worried about it. I don't know why I don't have it, and you are just consumed by that, completely consumed by that. It can be the most innocent of the things, but Shaitan wants you to be that way. It could be the most innocent of things, but Shaitan wants you to be that way. Because when you do that, you are not happy with what Allah has given you. Number one. And you easily forget that one in charge is Allah. And the one in control over everyone is Allah. I am actually not in charge of my children. Once they get to a certain age, what they do is between them and Allah. All I can be is an advice. That's all I can do. The traditions are going to be there. If our Messenger ﷺ can turn to his daughter and say, "Ya Fatima, daughter of Muhammad, be mindful of God yourself, because I won't have any control when it comes to standing in front of Allah. I won't be able to help you." That's what he says to his own daughter. How do you and I think we have control of others, even within our families? He wants us to think we are in charge. And that's actually something only Allah has the right to. It consumes our mind with it, of course. When you try to control people, it backfires. It never works. You can never control people. And when you can't control people, you get even more anxious, you get negative constantly. And when you become negative constantly, it's impossible for you to be grateful. Look at how the ayah is gonna end. You are not gonna find most of them grateful, because they are going to be negative all the time. They are going to be anxious about the future all the time. What's going to happen to my job? What's going to happen with my money? Where is this going to come from? Where is that going to come from? What's going to happen to the health? What's going to happen to the kids? What's going to happen to this or that or this? What if they find out? What if this happens? What if this one says this? What if that one does that? You are just so overwhelmed by this. These petty things that you forget that Allah controls the future, that Allah owns it, not you, not me. And the fact that we had even a good peaceful day, one moment, was not because we are or we plan it or we control it. It's Allah who gives relief. Every single day, that's Allah who gives relief. In the fact that our bodies are still functioning and we are sitting here in the Friday prayer, is Allah giving us relief, Allah giving us ability. And we forget that, and we think that we have to figure all the future out, to control all the outcomes. And that's one thing the Shaitan wants, is to make you confused about thinking that you have something to do with the future. One of the greatest tricks of the Shaitan is you make you pessimistic about the future. Nothing is going to work out. It's all going to be bad. Nothing ever worked anyway. It's all going to fail. You become so negative that not only are you negative about your own self, your negativity becomes infectious. Even people around you, somebody's happy about something, somebody graduated, you are like, yeah, but you're not really gonna good job. You just have throw in some kind of negativity because you know it's just our luck. Friends in the family, don't worry about it. This is the pessimism of the devil. He wants that from you, because if a person is pessimistic, then how can they have pessimism and they hope in Allah? How can they have pessimism and hope in Allah. How can they have pessimism and reliance in Allah? Then what hurt are they making dua to Allah? If they have already accepted defeated inside, then nothing going to work out, then they have no expectations from Allah. Then they are the most essential relationships we have with Allah, which is that of asking Him, having hope in Him. You cut that off, you are hopeless. And what is Shaitan? By definition, he is hopeless. By definition, he is hopeless, and he wants you to become hopeless. These were his attacks from the front.